Between my family's bikes and my bikes, I was finding that I needed an extra place to store a bike. I went online and tried to find a simple bike rack to build. I think I found it, and let's see if it works. All I need to do is measure for where I'm going to put it, and then we'll be ready to build. Great! Looks like it's going to fit perfect between my mower and my workbench. Now, I just need to mark where I'm actually going to place the bike rack. Now that I know where I'm going to put the bike, I can go ahead and cut the back of the bike rack. This is just going to be a simple back. It's going to be about 12.5 inches tall and about 5.5 inches wide. Let's go ahead and get this piece cut out, and then we'll be ready for the parts that are actually going to hold the tire into the rack. Now we're ready for the side pieces that will actually hold the tire in place. These will also be 12.5 inches long and about 3.5 to 4 inches deep, just enough to hold the tire in place. Always like to keep the leaf blower around to make a clean workstation. All that sawdust can get kind of in the way. Alright, let's put the side pieces on and kind of get a measurement as to where we want to put these. These will be different, of course, depending on your bike and your tire widths. Now that we've got it marked, I can just pre-drill these holes. That way I don't worry about cracking any of the wood or having any other issues. I'm also going to go ahead and pre-drill 2 holes to mount it to the actual workbench. Once you're done pre-drilling the holes, you're ready to go ahead and put the screws in. I used 2.5 and some 3-inch long screws just because that's what I had handy, and it'll hold it really secure. Now I'm ready to mount this on my workbench, and then we'll go ahead and start making the legs for it after we test to make sure that the bike fits in place. Nice, looks like the bike fits in there perfectly and holds really steady. Now we want to make the legs that will swing up and swing down and hold the bike in place. These are going to be about 2 feet long on my build. This could vary depending on your wheel size for your bike. Now, to hold these legs in place, I'm going to use some 5/16 inch bolts with some washers to help it raise and lower easily. One more cut and we'll be done. This little piece is actually going to go right up against the tire to keep it from rolling forward. This little rack turned out really good. When it's folded up, it's right out of the way, and you just fold it down whenever you're ready to pop a bike in. You can mount the bike forwards or backwards. It's pretty versatile. I'm actually quite amazed by this. This thing was super easy to build. Honestly, it probably took me all of about 20 minutes to actually make this and get everything set up to be able to make it. I'll put the measurements on my website at runbikemike.com. very easy. Scrap wood. If you don't have scrap wood, I would imagine that you could build this for less than 10 bucks. Pretty easy. Does a really good job of holding your bike. I imagine I could even put a different size bike in there. Let's give it a shot. This is my friend's bike. Actually tuning it up for him. Let's see how a road bike works in there. Probably, yeah, that'll work just fine. It's a little loose, but you can make them smaller, or you can make like a little piece that slides down in there that's specific for your road bikes. But yeah, it seems to work pretty good. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Really had a good time with this build. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you plan on making one of these, take a picture of it, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you guys build. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment while you're at it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, get out there, run, bike, build, and just have fun. We'll see you in the next one.